Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Now it is 9:50 on Wednesday night, and I told you guys on my What's for Dinner tonight that I was going to come on and give you guys some information about some decisions that I've made about myself and for myself. And I debated for a long time, guys. Give me a second, I'm just going to sip on my coffee. It's very chilly. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's very chilly in my house. I just put my heat up because we tend to leave it lower during the day, so this way it doesn't, run all day. And so, so I'm a little chilly, and I'm sitting in the kitchen, obviously, you can see. So I'm going to be sipping my coffee as I chat with you. So, guys, I was debating for a long time. I've been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks. And I was debating whether to bring you guys in with me with this or just keep it to myself for a number of reasons. And what I'm talking about is joining. I've been talking a little bit with you guys and asking your opinion about diet plans and all that. And so I've been debating doing a diet because I haven't done a diet in a very long time, since keto. Since before the pandemic, I think. Like 6 months before the pandemic, I think I went off keto. Keto was very good for me, guys. It did a lot for me as far as my sugars being under control. It really helped me with my sugars. But it tended to make me not feel... I did feel good, but I don't know. Things happen, and I just... once you go off keto, it's like, it's not like, Weight Watchers. If you mess up a little bit, like on Tuesday, you get back on Wednesday, or you get back, out on the next meal. Keto is more difficult. Anyway, to make a long story short, I did feel good on keto at certain points. I didn't lose any weight. All I did was lose inches, which was good in itself too. But it was weird. It didn't really work for me, but it worked for me with as far as diabetes went. So anyway, I was thinking about a plan to go on, and I had been on Weight Watchers maybe 20 times in my lifetime, lost weight on Weight Watchers, not an enormous amount. I lost about 30 pounds at one point on Weight Watchers, 25, 30 pounds at one time. But I've always been successful to some point on Weight Watchers. And the only time I wasn't successful is when I went off of it because of my own decision to go off of it. So anyway, guys, what I've decided was, especially going to the doctor today, and I've decided even before today, that I would like to see my grandchildren be born. I would like to see my daughter get married and my son get married and all of that, and I want to be here. So with saying that, I decided to join Weight Watchers again. Now, I've heard Weight Watchers is totally, revamped or whatever, and they're doing all these new things or whatever. So I was really excited. So I made a decision today to go on Weight Watchers, guys. And like I said, I was debating to tell you guys only because I'm so afraid I'm going to fail again. And, it's like I feel like, oh, God, I'm going to fail again. Then I'm going to have to tell everybody, or I'm going to have to just not not be on it anymore. And then people will say, oh, I thought you were on Weight Watchers, or, you know what I mean? So it's a little difficult decision to decide to bring you guys in on it only for that reason. But I want my channel to be real. I am real and transparent on here 99.9%. There are certain things we don't talk about that are private, whatever. But I want to be honest with you guys, and there's no way I can't be honest, because if I'm making a meal, if I do a What's for Dinner, which is what I do on here, and I'm making, for my family, like tonight, I made mashed potatoes, and I figured since I'm starting tomorrow, I did have a little bit of mashed potatoes on my plate. So, but like tonight or tomorrow, I will start having the cauliflower rice. I will start having mainly my vegetables. But I can have a little baked potato. I can have, because Weight Watchers is points, as you know, guys. But it's definitely better for me because it'll be less carbs. And the object is to lose weight, guys. I've gained since the pandemic, guys, I gained weight, and I feel it, and I think it's why my back hurts a little bit, guys. I'm not embarrassed to say, I just, been out of control the last 8-10 months, So I just gave myself a free pass just to do whatever I wanted to do, and it's just not good. So for all those factors, with my sugars being high, with my weight gain, and with my back hurting, I have to do something, guys. So Weight Watchers is the best plan for me because you can, you get a lot of food, you get a lot of free foods. I happen to like vegetables and all that stuff, so, fruits and all that, but my fruits are everything still is going to be eliminated because of my carb intake. I can't have a big carb intake, but I can fill up on the foods that are free foods and that are, that I enjoy, that are good for me and all of that. So Weight Watchers was definitely the place that I wanted to go. And since, I was talking to my doctor today, and she was like, I've heard that Weight Watchers does really good. You can go, you could do the low carb and all of that. And so, guys, I joined tonight. So I'm all signed up. So I'm ready for tomorrow, guys. I'm going to start tomorrow. The reason why I really like Weight Watchers too, guys, is because it's very, very flexible. When I used to be on it and me and my husband would go out to dinner, there's so many things you can order. You have the app right on your phone. You go food shopping and you want to know how many points this is and you scan it. I'm sure people are on Weight Watchers. A lot of people I've seen on here on Weight Watchers. Comment below, guys, if you guys have been on Weight Watchers or you're on Weight Watchers now. I love feedback. I love, ideas and all that. I have a lot in my arsenal too, guys, which I'm going to bring into my channel. A lot of things that I used to do for Weight Watchers, and I used to buy and eat and all of that. So I feel like I'm a pro at Weight Watchers. I really do, because I've been on it so many times, guys. I'm telling you, it's just, there's so many aspects of being, having diabetes and staying on a diet, because things come into your life that derail you. The holidays derailed me. The pandemic derailed me. Death in my family derailed me. All these things that kind of weigh you down kind of bring you into the spot where you're not caring about what you're eating, and you're just trying to fill a void that's in your heart and your soul, or whatever it is, whatever your issue is, with food. And I happen to be an emotional eater, so I'm not embarrassed to say that and to admit that. And also, guys, I have depression, anxiety, and all that, and that's not an excuse, but it is something that contributes to my overeating, stress and all of that. So with saying all that, guys, okay, I've come to the conclusion that I need to do this, okay? And I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect, but I'm going to be very, very close to perfect. I'm determined to do this, and I just want to feel better, guys. I don't feel good. Honestly, I don't feel good, and it's not good because I'm only 55, and, my back is literally killing me, that I just can't do it anymore. Like today, I was really in tears because of the pain. It was just so bad. Like, I have to go to the doctor, the chiropractor, whatever, but I feel like I need to get some weight off first. Maybe then it'll get better. Maybe that's contributing. The endocrinologist said that to me. She said, Linda, maybe, your back really hurts because of the weight gain that you gained. And I said, I never even thought of that. It's so true. It's probably contributing to it because, I'm not going to tell you how much I gained. I mean, it's not an enormous amount, but it's enough that where it's inhibiting me and hurting me physically. So, so there comes some vulnerability with this. Vulnerability, is that how I say it? With this, guys, because again, like I said, I'm afraid of failing. And you know what, guys? If I fail on breakfast, then you know what? I'll start on lunch. If I fail on lunch, I'll start at dinner. If I fail the whole day, I'll start the next day. There's always coming back from it. You can always get up and do it again, and you have, the next day or not even the next day, the next meal. If I messed up and had and had went over my points, because I feel like you can't mess up you can mess up by using all your points or just not counting your points or, whatever, and just, whatever. But if I mess up, there's always coming back. There's always, like I said, starting on the next meal. It doesn't have to be even the next day. Like, even if you mess up on dinner or the next, well, obviously it would be breakfast, but like if you mess up on lunch, you say, okay, I'll get back on dinner. I'll count my points and I'll get back on dinner. It's very flexible. You have a certain amount of points. Obviously, people must know a lot about this. You have a certain amount of points a day, and then you get a certain amount of points a week that you can use for extra things. If you went out to dinner, if you wanted that piece of cheesecake or whatever. Now, the thing is, guys, is what's great about this is that you can have anything you want. Like, you really can, but you have to count it. The points have to be, you have to count it. And like, if I wanna have a piece of cheesecake and it's 10 points, I can use my 10 points to have it. I'll lose that 10 points, obviously, but that'll be my choice. And I can enjoy that if I want. I also, guys, can make recipes that are more Weight Watchers friendly, where maybe if I had a piece of cheesecake that was normally 10 points, I can make a cheesecake that's maybe 5 points a slice. There's angel food cake. There's all kinds of recipes, guys, you can make that will what is it? How do you say it? That'll take care of my cravings. There's another word for it. Take care of my cravings, where I can have something small better than having nothing. So it's all a mindset too, guys. It's all what you tell yourself. And give me 1 second. If you go on my Facebook page, Create Live with Linda, you'll see there's a thing on there of me videoing of a video of me being motivated and going on and doing thoughts for the day, or positive thoughts for the day. I was very much into it. I was walking, I was doing this, I was doing that, and I was doing well. But life happens, and you get discouraged, you get in a rut, and then you and like I said again, with depression and anxiety, you tend to beat yourself up, and then it catapults, and then you say, oh, what's the difference? Like, I messed up, so why am I even going to bother? I didn't lose any weight this week. It's the scale too, guys. The scale, you have to, I have to remember not to weigh myself except for once a week. And there are weeks on Weight Watchers, guys, that you don't lose weight. You don't. You might gain a pound. And the next week you'll probably lose 3 pounds, So it's all a mindset, guys. It's all a mindset. And I have to get my mind positive. And I'll never forget my endocrinologist who I went to see today. I'm seeing the lady that's there now, but the main doctor of the practice, the head of the practice, is who I always saw. And he's a very, very nice man. And I'll never forget, he said to me, when I was, number of times that I've done bad and my A1C is high and all that, he would say to me, listen, Linda, don't beat yourself up about it. He said, but there's always another day. There's always another meal. Don't beat yourself up, because that just makes you feel worse about yourself and makes you do worse. Like when you say, oh, like I just said, like, what an idiot. I had that freaking extra piece of cake. Now my points are gone for the day. And, so what? I'm not even just going to do. He said, don't feel bad about yourself. Pick yourself up and say, okay, it's okay. I messed up. I'll start again. Because when you feel bad about yourself and beat up on yourself, it makes it worse, and it makes you do worse. It makes you catapult into not starting over again. So he made me feel really good. Every time I used to see him, I don't see him as much anymore. I see the assistant lady, the other doctor, who's great, whatever. But he would always tell me that and give me encouragement. He never wanted me to feel bad about myself, because I would say, I don't know what I'm doing, doctor. I'm such an idiot. Like, it's my own doing, my own doing, eating the stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating. And he would always say, don't beat yourself up about it. And he made me feel very good. And he would say the right things. And really, he was very, very smart in that way. And I've always remembered that. So he also told me, his also, the one tip he said was, never start your day out with a carb. Never. So breakfast. Never start your day out with a carb. So I won't start my day out with a carb. Normally I'll have eggs and sausage or something. I'll have bacon and sausage. Once in a blue moon, I will have an egg sandwich, and I have my 647 bread, my low carb bread. So it's all now, guys, like in my cabinets right now, I have stuff that was like for keto, like all the sugar-free stuff and all the sugar replacements and stuff. I have a keto cookbook, which is fine because I could still do low carb. So that stuff I still will use. But now when I go to the food store, my shopping is going to be different because I'm going to be scanning and seeing how many points is this as opposed to how many points is that. This way I can get more from my points, you know what I mean? So it's a whole different thing. So my cabinets are going to be, weaning out some of the stuff that's in here now. I'll use all that and get rid of all that, and then we'll bring in the Weight Watchers, the new stuff, So I'm just trying to I'm trying to be as focused as I can. I wanted to be transparent with you guys. I wanted to be honest with you guys because there's no other way. There's no other way. I need your encouragement. I need your advice. You guys are my go-to. I love you guys. I love doing this. I love being on and doing these videos and chatting with you guys. I feel like you guys are my family. I really, really do, guys. I love doing this. I look forward. When I push that button record, I am so excited. Beforehand, afterwards, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do the next one, guys. So I just constantly thinking of the content that I can do, the content that you guys will enjoy and I'll enjoy. And like I said, I'm keeping myself busy because, in the pandemic too, it's crazy, crazy, crazy times, guys, crazy times. And I want to keep busy. I love doing this. And this is an outlet for me, guys. It's an outlet. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, whoever started YouTube or whatever. This is amazing. It's amazing to do this, to be able to enjoy and do what I love to do in my own home and share it with you guys and help people with my experiences and my revelations and my, ups and downs and all of that. I love doing it, guys. I love to have your comments. Please comment below. Please give me your suggestions. Please give me a thumbs up once in a while or a thumbs down, guys. Listen, I need both, all right, guys? I appreciate it. I know I say guys too much. I hate that I say that, but it's just something that just naturally comes out. So what am I going to do? So, guys, I'm starting tomorrow. I weighed myself tonight, put my weight down and all that, so I'm hoping to do good the first week. Usually, guys, on Weight Watchers, you do really well the first week, so I'm excited. It's like a boost when you lose, a lot of weight the first week, and then you're like, oh boy, that feels good, and then you want to continue, and then the next week you probably lose a pound or whatever. But that's one thing you have to be mindful of on Weight Watchers is that you're not going to lose a lot of weight each week. You're not, but if you lose a pound a week, 4 pounds a month, you got to think of it like that, and that's how I have to get my mindset. And I'm going to start talking to myself and really talking, self-talking and letting myself know that, you can't worry about the scale. You can't. You just have to do what you're doing. And not only that, for me, it's more of a health reason because it all comes together. If I don't overeat the carbs and the sugars and all that, then I'll lose weight. And if I lose weight, my diabetes will be less. And if my diabetes is less, then my health is better. So it catapults, guys. It's all interactive together. Okay, it's all interactive together. And let me tell you something, guys. I suffer from depression and anxiety. You guys all know that. I'm honest with you. I take medicine every day, and if I miss a day, guys, I'm under the covers. I'm not kidding. This is just my life. This is what it is. And I've accepted that. And also, guys, what I'm trying to say is that there are days that I might say, you know what, I don't want to do this today. Like, I'm just going to have that piece of cake and not count it or pretend like I didn't have it, and it's going to happen. And that's okay. It's okay to mess up. Just get right back on, So I'm not saying that I'm going to mess up, but what I'm saying is if I mess up and I'm not perfect, and there will be days that I will and weeks that I will mess up. And that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over that because you can't. You can't beat yourself up over that because, like I said, it just catapults. So I'm just going to try to remind myself of these things that I'm telling you. You guys remind me of these things because I have to sometimes practice what I preach, guys. A lot. I'm sure we all do. So that's what's going to be on the routine for tomorrow. I'm going to try to get up in the morning and do maybe what I eat in a day tomorrow. So I'll try my best. The only thing with me is that I can't edit. So I might do what I have for breakfast, and then maybe I'll do what I have for lunch and dinner. Maybe I'll try to keep that one together. I don't know, guys. Or I might just have 3 videos, or we'll see what happens. But I'm going to definitely keep track with you. I'm going to definitely let you know how I'm doing. I'm going to weigh myself every week on, I think on, what's tomorrow? Thursday. I think my weigh-ins are going to be on Thursday, and I'm going to tell you guys every time I weigh in and what happens. That's going to be kind of scary. That's going to be, but I promise to be honest. I'm going to be honest, guys, even if it's bad. But hopefully it won't be bad, guys. But I know you support me either way. All right, guys, so I'm so excited. I wanted to give you guys all this information because, like I said, I want to be honest with you guys. You're my friends. I love you guys, and that's it. All right, guys, so if you guys like this video and like this content, make sure you hit that thumbs button on the bottom, because when you hit the like button, guys, it really, really helps build my channel, all right? I love doing this for you guys. Hit that notification button, and the bell. Don't forget the bell, because when you hit the bell, you're notified every time I upload a video, guys. Share with your friends, and don't forget to comment below. I said I love the comments. And guys, don't forget, I want you to vote to tell me who wants me and my husband to do a duet. It's not going to be a long one, maybe 10 seconds or something. Vote. Just say if you want me to do it or not. Whoever says yes or no, the majority is going to win. So if I have 5 people that say yes, 3 people that say no, I'm going to do the yes, or I'll do the no. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we're excited, guys. It'll be fun. It'll be cute. You know, I don't know. We're crazy, but you know, you gotta do something in life, right? All right, guys. I love you. See you on the next video. Bye.